Hey guys, welcome again to Fun with Maths. Here's another problem. M over 36 is equal to 1 over m plus 1. Find the value of m plus 6 whole to the power of 6 plus 6 to the power of 6 over m plus 6 whole to the power of 6. Now here's the solution. First is, we can let m plus 6 be equal to n. Therefore, and then m is equal to n minus 6. Therefore, for our given problem, that is n to the power of 6 plus 6 to the power of 6 over n to the power of 6 is what? So now, let's bring down the given equation. M over 36 is equal to 1 over m plus 1. Now for this, what we can do is, we can cross multiply. And that is now m times m plus 1. That is m times m plus 1 equals 1 times 36, that is 36. Now for this, we have m. The value of m is n minus 6. So we need to substitute this here. So this is n minus 6 times, we have another m. So that is n minus 6 plus 1 equals 36. The next is, we can combine like terms. So this is now n minus 6 times n negative 6 plus 1, that is negative 5 or minus 5, equals 36. So we have n minus 6 times n minus 5 is equal to 36. Now for this, we can multiply using the FOIL method. So for FOIL method stands for first, outer, inner, and last. So for first, n times n, that is n squared. Outer, that is n times negative 5, and that is negative 5n. Inner, that is negative 6 times n, so negative 6n. Last, negative 6 times negative 5, that is positive 30, equals 36. And now let's combine like terms. So n squared minus 5n minus 6n, that is minus 11n or negative 11n, plus 30 equals 36. So we have the quadratic equation, n squared minus 11n plus 30 equals 36. And then next is, let's combine like terms, minus 5n minus 6n. And that is n squared minus 11n plus 30 equals 36. Now to continue, we can take positive 30 to the other side. So this is now n squared minus 11n equals 36 minus 30. And that is n squared minus 11n equals 36 minus 30, that is 6. Next, for the left side, we have n squared minus 11n. What we can do is, we can factor through the common. The common here is n. So we take out n, then times n squared divided by n, that is n. Negative 11n divided by n, that is negative 11 or minus 11, equals 6. Next, we can divide both sides by n. So this is cancelled out. So we're left here with n minus 11 equals 6 over n. Next is, we can take 6 over n to the left side and then negative 11 to the right side. So this is now n minus 6 over n equals positive 11. Next thing to do, let's square both sides. So this is square and this is square. Now for this, n minus 6 over n whole to the power of 2, we can expand this by following the identity a plus b whole to the power of 2, which is also equal to a squared plus 2 times a times b, that is 2ab, plus b times b, or that is b squared, b squared. So for this to expand, this is now n squared minus 2 times n times 6 over n. And then plus 6 over n whole to the power of 2 equals 11 squared, that is equal to 121. So next, we can cancel n over n. So we're left with n squared, negative 2 times 6, that is negative 12. Then plus 6 squared, that is 6 squared over n squared, equals 121. Next is we can take this negative 12 to the other side. So on the left side, we're left with n squared plus 6 squared over n squared. And that is equal to 121 plus 12. And now to continue, this is n squared plus 6 squared over n squared equals 121 plus 12, that is 133. Now, next thing to do is we can insert a power of 3 both sides. So this is now cube. And for this to expand, we can follow the identity a plus b whole to the power of 3, which is also equal to a cube plus b cube plus 3 times a times b. So 3ab times a plus b. So now we can expand this into n squared whole to the power of 3 plus 6 squared over n squared whole to the power of 3 plus 3 times n squared times 6 squared over n squared times n squared plus 6 squared over n squared equals 133 cubed. And for this, we can cancel this n squared over n squared. And then we're left with, we are going to write up here because we don't have any space. N to the power of 2 whole to the power of 3. Power to a power, we can multiply. And that is n to the power of 6. Plus, here power to a power, let's multiply. 2 times 3, that is 6. Therefore, this is 6 to the power of 6 over, same, that is n to the power of 2 times 3, that is 6, plus 3 times 6 squared, that is 3 times 36. And for this, n squared plus 6 squared over n squared, earlier we have the value for that, and that is here, before we put the cube, that is 133. So instead of writing this, we write times 133 equals 133 cubed. And now this is n to the power of 6 plus 6 to the power of 6 over n to the power of 6 plus 3 times 36, that is 108 times 133 equals 133 cubed. And then next, we can take this positive 108 times 133 to the other side. So on the left side, we're left with n to the power of 6 plus 6 to the power of 6 over n to the power of 6. We move the equal sign here. 133 cubed from positive to negative. So negative or minus 108, we change it into parentheses times 133. Now, on the right side, we have the common, which is 133. So we can factor that. So this is now n to the power of 6 plus 6 to the power of 6 over n to the power of 6 equals 133 times 133 cubed divided by 133. We left with 133 squared. 3 minus 1, there is a power of 1 here in constant. There is a power of 1 here, constant power. So 3 minus 1, that is 2. Now, negative 108 times 133 divided by 133. This can be cancelled and we're left with negative 108. And now for this, we have n to the power of 6 plus 6 to the power of 6 over n to the power of 6 equals 133 times 133 squared, that is equal to 17,689. Then minus 108. And then this is n to the power of 6 plus 6 to the power of 6 over n to the power of 6 equals 133 times, if we subtract, this is 17,581. And now this is n to the power of 6 plus 6 to the power of 6 over n to the power of 6 equals 133 times 17,581. That is equal to 23,382. And for this, on the left side, we have n to the power of 6 plus 6 to the power of 6 over n to the power of 6. Let's recall that earlier, we let m plus 6 be equal to n. Now, instead of writing this, we change it into the original m plus 6. So we have m plus 6 whole to the power of 6 plus 6 to the power of 6 over m plus 6 whole to the power of 6 equals 23,382. And this is our final answer. Again, m plus 6 whole to the power of 6 plus 6 to the power of 6 over m plus 6 whole to the power of 6 is equal to 23,382. And that's all for today. For more exciting videos, don't forget to like and subscribe to Fun with Maths.